Welcome to Pouches and More. Today we'll learn to prepare this crossbody sling bag. It's got adjustable handles. It's got a zipper pocket. It has also got a cloth pocket inside. It's got a zipper on top. It's simple to make. So let's learn to make this crossbody sling bag. Let's check out the materials required. We'll require 2 pieces of main fabric fused with interfacing. We'll also require 2 pieces of lining fabric, and all these 4 fabrics, all of them measure 10 inches by 12 inches. Next we'll require 1 piece of fabric, that is for the pocket. It measures 8.5 by 10.5 inches. We'll also require 1 piece of fabric for the inside pocket, and this measures 9 inches by 10.5 inches. Now we'll require 2 pieces of fabric measuring 4 inches by 3 inches. Next we require fabric for the handle that measures 50 inches long and it is 4 inches broad. Now we will be requiring zips. One measures approximately 8 inches and another measures approximately 10 inches. I will be using zips which are little longer. Now we require 1 set of D-rings and 1 set of handle adjuster. So first what we will do is prepare the tabs for the D-rings. For that we will fold the fabric in half. This is the 4 inches by 3 inches fabric. We will get the raw edges in the center again like this, and we will fold it in half. Now we will make a stitch in the sides. So I will just clip it. We'll do this for the other cloth also. Now we'll prepare the bag strap. For that we'll open it lengthwise like this, fold it in half like this. Now I'm having a joint over here because I had a little less cloth, so I had to join the cloth over here. Now once we have folded it in half, we'll open it again, get the raw edges in the center. It is similar to what we did for the tab. Get both the raw edges in the center and fold it. I'll again clip it to just secure it. Just align the fabric properly. You can iron this also. Now we'll do this thing for the whole strap and we'll stitch it. So we'll finish off the strap and the tabs. Next what we're going to do is we're going to take this piece of fabric for the pocket. 1 inch from up we are going to measure and 1 inch from the side. We are going to prepare a rectangle box, that is 1 inch from the side and 1 inch from top. We are going to prepare a box. That box is around half inches. Now we'll take the main fabric, right side facing up. The right side has to face up. We'll measure around 1 inch from top, 1 inch from top. This is 1 inch. Now we'll fold this lining fabric, that is the pocket fabric. We'll fold it. We need to have a center mark in this, so we are going to mark the center. We'll do the same thing for the main fabric. Fold it in half, so we get the center. We'll mark the center in this. Now we'll place the lining fabric like this. The rectangle mark should come on top and the right side of the main fabric is facing up. Now we'll stitch all around the rectangle over here. So we'll stitch all around the rectangle. This is for the pocket which we will be doing. So we have completed stitching all around the rectangle. I'll finish off with the tabs also. And the straps also. So it's just simple straight stitching, so I'll finish off all that. So now I've finished the tabs. We'll push it in, we'll push the D-ring inside the tab. Both the tabs will do the same thing. We just put the D-ring inside the tabs and we have to make a stitch over there. Now we have finished stitching all around. We have made a center mark over here, center line, and we are going to make a V in the side like this. Now we are going to cut in the center line that we have done. So we are just going to cut it open. Now from the opening we are going to push this fabric inside. We are going to push the whole fabric inside from this opening mark. It has to go on the other side and we are going to flatten it. Now it will look like this from top. Now what we are going to do is we are going to place the zip in this opening. I have taken a longer zip, so it is coming out from the side. I am going to cut it later on. So we'll adjust it and we'll go and stitch all around over here. I have changed my foot to a zipper foot. Now we'll have to sew all around. So we have finished doing that. We have sewn all around and we have also made the straight stitches for the tabs. That is done. It will look like this. Now we are going to complete the pocket. We are just going to fold the fabric in half, lining fabric, and we are just going to clip it as of now. So this is the pocket with the zipper. Now we are going to stitch all around over here like this. While sewing we are going to fold the main fabric. We don't have to stitch the main fabric, only the pocket fabric. Now we'll take, this is for preparing the inside pocket, we'll take the fabric and fold it like this. And we'll stitch all around. We'll leave a small opening. This much we are going to leave because we need to turn the pocket inside out. We need the right side out. So we are going to stitch it and we are going to turn it inside out. So now we are going to stitch the pocket. Now see, I have folded the main fabric like this inside and we are going to only stitch the pocket fabric. We'll fold the main fabric so that it doesn't get stitched along with the pocket fabric. I will turn it like this and we'll complete stitching the whole thing. So this is how we'll finish the pocket. This is the zipper pocket that we have finished, completed. I just cut the thread. So this is how it will be. Our pocket is done. It will look like this. Now we'll take the other pocket, this pocket, and when I finish stitching it, we are just going to turn it inside out. So this is how the pocket will look from the other side. It is stitched fully. And this is the pocket which we will be putting in the inside lining cloth. We have turned it inside out. Now we are going to make a stitch on top. This is the main fabric. Now we have to first box the corners. For that, on the top side we will measure around 1 inch and box it. both the top sides we are going to measure around 1 inch and box it. And on the bottom side, this is the top 1 inch and the bottom we are going to take it to 1.5 inch. So the boxing will be of 1.5 inch. We are going to box the corners. Both sides we are going to measure 1.5 inch and box it. So we have finished marking. Now we are going to cut these 4 corners. So this is how it will be. Now the same thing we will have to do it for the other piece of main fabric also. We are going to do it, and also for the lining, the 2 pieces of lining, we are going to do the same boxing. So we are going to mark it and cut it. So this is how it will be. We have done the boxing for all the 4 pieces. Now we'll take the inside lining material where you need a center marking. So we're going to fold it in half. We need to put the pocket in the lining fabric. So we're just first going to mark a center. We're going to fold it in half and mark a center. This is our center line. We'll take the pocket fabric also and mark it, make a center marking. So this is our half marking. Now we'll mark around 3 inches from up. So around 3 inches down we are going to put the pocket. The top part we have stitched. Now the side we are going to stitch it all around. The open side is down. We have put the open side down. So we are going to stitch all the 3 sides now. Now what we have done is we need to sew the zip. So for that we have placed the main fabric right side up, the lining fabric right side down, and in between we have sandwiched the zip. The zip right side is facing down, so the zip will be in between the lining fabric and the main fabric. The zip, we have to make a straight stitch over here. Now it is in between, it is sandwiched in between the main fabric and the lining fabric. Right sides are facing each other. Even the zip right side is facing down, and we have to make a straight stitch. So we are still using the zipper foot. We will make a straight stitch over here. Now that is done. So this is the straight stitch. We'll just open the cloth like this and just press it, hand press the whole thing. Just align the fabrics, hand press the whole thing, and we have to make now a top stitch over here. So we have finished doing the top stitch. Now we'll take the other piece of main fabric. The right side will face down, that is the right side will face the right side. Now the other side of the zip, we have stitched on this side of the zip. The other side of the zip we are going to place the other main fabric, and we are going to align it from the sides. We are going to align it from the top also, and we are just going to clip it now. Just align it properly from the side and from the top and clip it. Now we are going to flip this over. So we have the lining fabric on the other side. The lining fabric is facing up. Now we'll take the other lining fabric and we'll put it on this lining fabric facing down. Now again align it from the sides, both sides, and from up, and we are going to clip it. So align it from the top and the side and clip it properly. All we have to do is now a straight stitch over here. So we are going to make a straight stitch over here. So right sides are facing each other, lining as well as the main fabric, right sides are facing each other. So we are going to make a straight stitch over here. Now I finished making the straight stitch. We'll just open it like this. We'll separate them. We need to make a top stitch, so we need one pair on either side. So one side we have already done the top stitch, the other side we are going to make a top stitch now. So I finished doing the top stitch. and I've also put this tabs. Now what we want to do is, these are the D-ring tabs. We will be placing it in the center on the zip. Around 1 inch we will be placing it. The raw edges are out, the D-ring is inside. Now on the other side, that is the zip side, we have to stitch this entire thing. So for that we have to put the zip inside. So we're going to, the zipper pull, we're going to put it inside, and we're going to place the D-ring tab like this, around 1 inch from the side, and we'll have to make a straight stitch on both sides, 1 inch and straight stitching. So we'll just finish off that. Now finish that, we finished stitching. Now this extra, we are just going to cut it off. We don't require now. We'll just cut off the extra. It's cut. Now we have to stitch the whole thing, the sides together. So we'll take the main fabric, right side facing each other. We are going to take it together, and the lining fabrics together. Just align the boxing and the sides and clip them. So I finished clipping all of them. Now we have to make a stitch all around. So we are going to start stitching all around. So here we'll make a stitch. Here we'll make a stitch. We are going to leave an opening over here for turning it inside out. And this side also we are going to make a stitch. All around we are going to make a stitch. So we're going to make a stitch over here, 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 and here. We're going to leave this much. Remember to keep the zip open. Now we're going to stitch the whole thing. Remember to keep the zip open before stitching the whole thing. So I finished stitching the entire thing. So we have left an opening over here. Just cut the extra threads. Now we need to box the corner. So for that, first we'll box the upper one, that is the 1 inch one. We are going to just take it like this, flatten it. The stitch mark will come on the zip, and the main fabric also we are just going to open it neatly, flatten it, and the stitch mark will have to come on the zip. So here also the zip will be in between both the cloth, that is the lining fabric and the main fabric. The stitch marks will come exactly on the zipper teeth. This is how it will be, and we need to make a straight stitch over here. We'll do that for the other side also. Neatly box the corner. We have already cut the corners so we're just going to box it. The stitch mark will come on the zipper teeth. Both will be doing it like this. Clip it, and we need to make just a straight stitch over here. Both the sides. So we finished doing that. On top we have done the boxing. Now the bottom boxing, we'll again match the stitch marks and flatten it. You just have to match the stitch marks and flatten it. Clip it. Now we'll take the lining box, that is on the same side we are going to take it. The main fabric we boxed, on the same side we are going to take the lining fabric also. We are going to box that same corner and put it together like this. We need to make a straight stitch. Now on the other side, first we'll take the main fabric like this, bottom, box it, that is just a straight. We'll just join the stitch marks, hold it, match the stitch marks. Now clip it. On the same side we are going to take the lining fabric. Now same side, bottom lining, we are going to take it. We need to box it, so we're going to take it like this put them together like this, and we need to make a straight stitch. So we're going to make a straight stitch over here. We're finished doing that. Now we need to turn it over from the opening that we left. It might be a bit difficult, so we are finished turning it over. This is how it will be. Now we need to stitch the opening. That is a simple straight stitch that we will be doing. This is the inside part that has come. So once we stitch the opening, we are going to turn it over. So now we are going to turn it over. Finish stitching. Now we are going to just turn it over. So we need the right side coming out. And now once we do that, we are going to neatly push out all the corners like this. So finish doing that. Now we'll do the straps. For that, we'll take the handle adjuster and one side we want to push it inside like this. Now we're going to fold it. There are different ways in which this can be done. And now we're going to make a straight stitch. So this adjuster is caught over here. It won't move. So we'll stitch it. So we stitch the cloth over here. I'm just doing a straight stitch. So that's done. In case you take a little more fabric, you can make a cross over there. So once that is done, now we'll take the strap the other side, open side, and we'll put it inside from one of the D-rings like this from the down part. Now we'll pull it. See that the strap is straight. Now we'll put it inside this adjuster like this, and from the other side. Now we'll push it inside. This as much as we want we can pull it or push it. Now we'll push this inside the other D-ring. From one we have put over here. Now from the other one we'll put the strap opening again. And just going to fold it and stitch it. Here also, in case you take little extra cloth, you can make a cross over there. I would just be making a straight stitch. So I'll just fold it like this and make a straight stitch over here. So I finished doing that. Our bag is nearly complete now. So this is how it will look, and it is that simple. So we've got a pocket inside. It's also got a side pocket. It's got adjustable straps. So it's that simple to make. Please do try this thing. And thanks for watching. Bye.